lovely Starflower fam. I am here with a new pick a card reading. I have a different setup since I now have an iPad, and so if things look a little weird, I'm sorry. I'm working with sound and everything, so it might be wonky donkey. So yeah, I wanted to make a pick a card reading for what has this Venus retrograde taught me. Since Venus retrograde ended, I believe, the 25th, we still are in retrograde shadow zone, kind of, onto the 29th. But let's see what we've learned during this Venus retrograde. It has been a tough one, and now we're on Mercury retrograde. So if you guys enjoy this retrograde stuff, maybe I'll do more on it. But this one is for what has this Venus retrograde taught me, and it'll be 3 piles as you see. Pile 1, pile 2, and pile 3. And pick a pile from the timestamps below and then meet me back here. Alright guys, hope you guys are doing well and see you guys soon. Alrighty then. So, if you guys chose pile 1, this is your stack. I'm going to get started on this and see what's in this one. Alright. So, how are you guys doing? I hope that Venus retrograde hasn't been too tough on you. So here we're gonna get the 3 major arcanas. Yes, that'd be funny if they were, but the 3 cards, the 3 tarot cards. All right. So here we have the 8 of Wands. Here we have the King of Cups or Chalices, and here we have the 10 of Swords. Ooh, all right. Okay, so let's see here. I got my glasses this time around, so I'm not blind. All right. So with the 8 of Wands already, I feel that things are happening or have been happening at a quick pace for you during this time, where Venus retrograde was just really quick with the lessons, and a lot of heartfelt ones where you had to take control of your emotions, pile 1, and or just feel in control, because it is a choice. We can lose control or we can choose to be in control or relinquish control. It really depends on your situation and what you want for you. And with the 10 of Swords is this kind of end of it's the end of a cycle, but it's the start of a new one. And this way of thinking, or maybe you feel that someone betrayed you, hurt you. Words were like knives, like stabbing your back. I'm not trying to be melodramatic, it's just what's coming in. But all this where maybe you felt that finally opening myself up, being in charge of my emotions, but I still got hurt. Well, during this Venus retrograde, the lesson could be that, yeah, we're gonna get hurt eventually or inevitably, maybe, but it's worth stepping into that space of power where you can say it was my decision to open up, to show my emotions. I had that control, and yeah, I got hurt, but there's a new beginning in the horizon. And this person, I'm sensing that this person might have not been worth your time. They were probably playing you, or they were just not clear with their own words, and you needed some clarity with emotions and thoughts, and what did they think of you, and they were not clear, and it was just happening so fast. How could you process it, right? And it's Venus retrograde is a time of retrogrades are a time of introspection and looking within. So who knows? But this is what I'm seeing with the cards. Let's get these Intuit Oracle cards and see. Oh, alrighty. So here we have birds. I hope that's in shot. This is new. But communicate, negotiate, chatter, debate, discuss, flighty, nervous, ADHD, text, call, contact. All right. And then we have clover, which is luck, happy coincidence, reward, good fortune, unexpected rendezvous, carefree, a fling, flirt. And last but not least, we have here fox, which is self-interest, stealth, something that's wrong, deceit, trap, redhead, cunning, sly, crafty. Let's put this baby here. So, okay, from these cards, there was definitely communication, and it was going at a very fast pace, and maybe some project working together at work, or a person from work, or a family member through a friend of a friend of a friend, one of those situations. Well, either way, there is this connection that was made and communication was had, and then it evolved into this kind of happy coincidence where you guys are getting along, and maybe it became more than just a friendship, or you're trying things out, and this is where you're contemplating, okay, maybe opening up my heart, expressing my emotions would, suffice or move this process along. And it wasn't what you expected. Maybe this person was more, there was more self-interest in their part for themselves, or whatever the friendship relationship entailed. And then in the end, they kind of just left you high and dry because, oh gosh, it sounds a bit negative, but I don't mean it to be, but maybe they just got what they wanted out of the situationship, and they're just, that's it. And you felt wrong. You felt wrong about opening your feelings, but let me remind you that this is not the case. No matter what the situation be, maybe this is too specific and it doesn't resonate, but just take what resonates, leave the rest behind. But maybe this is what you had to learn during this Venus retrograde period, where you're not a person that opens up to your emotions, and you took charge this time around, even though it hurt and it sucks. But now for the future, whoever comes into your life, you will be more willing to open up, hopefully, and stay in that place, or just when you're ready to embrace that again, it'll just come naturally. It's just going to come naturally, because there's always going to be sly foxes to get your attention and charm you, or whatever the case, and just kind of go off. It doesn't even mean that they had no interest in you. They just are flighty and went off their own way regardless and left you behind. But that doesn't mean, oh gosh, I am sorry for the mosquito if that came out in shot. I saw it. So yeah, and it was smelling the fox. You see what I mean? No good. Something wrong? Yeah, certainly. You learn your lesson, you go on, right? Okay, so let's move on to the next card, and hopefully that mosquito went far away. Okay, so lovely. This one is a chakra love card, and this one is the solar plexus chakra, and it says manifestation. Manifestation is the fruition of confidence and belief. So, and I see a lot of yellow so far. I see a couple of cards with yellow. I see the crown on the dragon. I think that's no, that's not a crown. Let me put my glasses back on. You see what I mean? I think that's a crown. Oh man, Empress is getting old. Anyway, so there's a bit of yellow there, and there's manifestation. So just as how you manifested this person, this situationship into your life, this during this Venus retrograde, definitely I sense that it was to learn a lesson and to come into power of your manifestation abilities. Everyone can manifest what they truly want. Everyone has these abilities, but you've kind of rekindled this flame within by opening up your emotions and embracing that, and really feeling it, really feeling this powerful energy, this confidence, and being able to open up in the future. So, all right, let's see what your love oracle cards are. We got a couple here. So, okay. Okay. All right, here we go. Okay. So here we have the real deal. They see your light, a total keeper, genuine, compatible, authentic, healthy, a good choice. This is probably how you felt in the beginning when everything was going really quickly. I mean, this could be a situationship. This could just be it doesn't, regardless, this is just what is coming through. And then here, We have just so done, mentally tapped, emotionally spent, physically drained, spiritually depleted, ready to make a change. Very interesting. And then we have acts. So you can put this in order: breakup, separation, stop the pattern, silent treatment, abandonment. Wow. Okay, guys, for sure. This person that just kind of left you was not worth your time. I am definitely not picking. They were a lesson. They were probably a karmic relationship of sorts, where they come into your life through some karmic situation and you learn from it, and then they go. They're axed out of the picture, and you're so done with it because it sucks. Yeah, you open up and it's just like, all right, I am so ready. I am totally ready for this. I am going to embrace this and really love what's to come. And then you get stabbed 10 times in the back, like the 10 of swords, and it's so disappointing. But even though right now it seems like such a shitty situation, where it's like, okay, thanks Venus retrograde, thanks universe, things are gonna look up, because that clover still signifies that there is a lucky streak that's going to be, even though you're done, even though the person left, or maybe you were the one that broke up with this person because you're just so done with them. It could be anything, but someone else is going to come into the picture and they will be the real deal. It is not going to be this situation, this karmic situation where they come in, you receive this lesson that you have to learn, and then they go. So someone is going to come in and you're going to be able to manifest that. You have the ability to manifest just a person. My dog is making lots of noise. I doubt it that you can hear it, but it's so distracting to me. She's just like, brr, brr. Either way. So that's that. And here I have an I believe a law of attraction card of the same of Island Time Wellness cards. Awesome. I love this, guys. So here we have visualization. See yourself achieving the highest possible outcome, experience, feeling, and details. So this goes hand in hand with that manifestation card. All right. So if you are totally up for it, once you have let go of the pain of the person that left, or the situation, whatever it is that you are leaving behind, that you opened up that emotional gate that just flowed through you, and now you feel like cheated. Well, you'll be able to manifest it through visualization. Believe it's already happened. I remember reading the Secret many years ago. A friend gave me the book, and it was, you have to visualize it and believe it in your heart that you already have what you want. It's easier said than done, totally, but it works. It really does. Just try with something small, or working toward a raise at your job, or whatever the case, but just visualize it and you see yourself achieving it. Picture that 6 of wands, like just achieving and that victory. Okay. All right, let's see what's next here. Here we have in moderation. This is the numerology card. All right. Boop. And then we have Magician and the Mirror. With this card, it makes me think, what is real and what is not? And this is interesting because we have here the deceit with the fox. So yeah, this is just amplifying on that. And another lesson you might have been able to learn during this Venus retrograde, it be that what you see in the mirror can be deceiving. What you see in the mirror can be maybe what you see, maybe you don't like what you see, your reflection, you don't like what you see, but it's deceiving you because of the mentality that you have at that moment, that negative mentality or something that just doesn't allow you to see beyond the imperfections that you feel that you have, and not letting you open up. So maybe that is something that breakup, separation, that maybe stop the pattern. I definitely. So maybe it's this this self-loathing part where instead of being the magician to manifest these beautiful things of everything that you want, you are manifesting the self-loathing, and all you see in the reflection in the mirror is like a monster because you do not love yourself at that point in time. And maybe during this Venus retrograde, it's opening up that door to accept that King of Cups is trying to tell you, take control of those emotions and take the lead and totally, completely love yourself first, because that is what's going to open the door to manifest the future relationships that you seek. All right, let's see your journey card. All right, very important. We have here the health card. I will honor the physical vessel that enshrines my soul. Exactly. Whether maybe during this Venus retrograde you got into these destructive patterns, whatever they may be, and they maybe not getting enough sleep, or not getting enough sleep, or not eating enough, or eating things that make you feel bad later on, or not going outside, getting sunshine, or one of those, anything mental health wise, maybe the situation that you went through and taking its toll and becoming this self-loathing pattern that needs to stop. Pay attention to your health, give yourself more credit, and little baby steps. Take baby steps into what you want to do, and you're going to get there by visualizing it one step at a time and then manifesting it. Be your own magician. You have all the tools. All right, let's see this one here. Oh guys, this is so cute. This is the squirrel spirit. Believe in yourself. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm just like all over the place right now. It's so cute. Exactly. Believe in yourself. This Venus retrograde, whether it be because of a situationship with someone else or with yourself, you need to believe in yourself. See the person in the mirror. Love what you see, little by little. Visualize what you want. If there are changes you want to make, take them into consideration and take those baby steps those baby steps forward and accomplish what you really want, because you have that ability. And again, all in moderation. Do not go into hyperdrive and just forget everything and lose yourself in all this wanting to improve yourself. You've got this. Just take it one baby step at a time. And last card I have here for you. It is a 4 Agreements card. I love this deck so much. It is, all right. So it says here, don't take anything personally. Release self-judgment. Oh, this pile. I'm going to read the back, okay? So it says, even the opinions you have about yourself are not necessarily true. I am going to cry, yo. This pile. I love you guys so much. I love you all, but this is too real. I resonate with this as well. So even the opinions you have about yourself are not necessarily true. Therefore, you don't need to take whatever you hear in your own mind personally. Sorry, I moved the camera. Or the iPad, whatever. This is beautiful. Guys, this is beautiful. Look at that art. So, what has the Venus retrograde taught you? Love yourself. Release any negative thoughts that are impeding in your success for your future, for what you want, because you are your own magician. You have all the tools. You are all powerful. As long as you are not harming anyone or yourself along the way, you have the capability of doing everything. You have such a magnetism, and you struggle with self-confidence, but once you have it, you shine brighter than the sun. All right, guys, If you enjoyed this reading, please press a like. Please press the like button and subscribe if you haven't subscribed. I will be placing all the information of the decks in the description box below. I have a bunch of motivational videos on TikTok as well. I will be placing a link to those. Follow me there. I'll be placing, if you guys enjoy my work, my readings, please do consider donating to my Ko-fi, however you say it. I have my Patreon where I post more goodies. I'm planning to have post more exclusive content, but right now I'm just kind of trying to go with the flow. And look forward to much more content from me. I'm really excited to give to you guys, and please stay safe during these times. It is trying, and 2020 has been a ride, but we are still on that roller coaster. All right, guys, take care, and until next time, bye. Hello, pile 2. If you chose pile 2, this be your stack. So let's get to the reading. All right. Okay. So how are you guys doing? All right. Let's see here. Let's go with your tarot cards first. Okay. We have the Sun. Okay. We have the Lovers. All right. I love this deck because it has like 4 different Lovers cards. I just left them all in there. So if it applies, great. Doesn't matter. It's still the Lovers card. And here we have Fortitude. So wow. Okay. I was joking about 3 major arcanas lineup in the first pile. Well, pile 2, you got a lineup of 3 major arcanas. So you got some interesting stuff going on. So this reading be, what has this Venus retrograde taught me? Well, let's start off with these babies right here. We have the Sun, the Lovers, and Strength, or Fortitude in this deck, but same thing. So in this Venus retrograde, there have been, maybe this time has been a time for you to kind of collect yourself and just have fun and be more playful, optimistic, meeting people, being kind of finding your inner child all over again. And it's interesting, maybe you feel odd. It's like, well, usually retrogrades kind of get me down, and maybe this retrograde wasn't such a downer for you. But maybe on the other end of the spectrum, it was difficult, and all you wanted was to feel more optimistic, be with someone, love yourself more, be stronger. So it can go either way. But I definitely am picking up that there was an increase in whether you started off optimistic or joyful, more into more wanting to live life, whether it be inside or out, considering pandemic. But there is this feeling of just feeling like part of the situation, part of the narrative, unlike before. You feel needed and wanted, and these are things that you might have not felt as much in the past. So maybe this Venus retrograde was a reminder to you that you're always going to be needed, and you're always going to be wanted and loved, and you are strong and cared for. So maybe there's a lot of masculine energy in these 3 cards, with Gemini, and then we have Leo, and then we have the Sun as well. So more fiery Leo, lots of, maybe it was a time for you to kind of embrace this confidence and put out into the world your creations, your work, and be a lover of the universe, and people giving you feedback of what you've put out into it. I am definitely picking up a very creative soul, very maybe into theater, or just you like musicals, or something that just keeps you singing and keeps you dancing and wanting to do more in life, and it uplifts you in a way that it didn't before. So that's interesting. Or maybe, yeah, maybe you met someone that likes all these things and now you guys share all these things in common and it's just this lovely connection and you're just embracing it and you're learning to embrace it and totally be okay with it. And it only makes you stronger to really love what you're doing and putting your work out there. All right. So let's see what Intuit Oracle cards you got. Ooh, we have here Neptune, ruler of enlightenment, inspiration, illusion, spirituality, intuition, psychic ability, fantasy, dreams, disillusion, enlightenment. All right. We have here also, yo, triple Leo. What? Oh, man. Magnanimous, generous, hospitable, creative, caring, warm, authoritative, open, active, languid, determined, strength, double strength, triple Leo. Yo. And then last but not least, we got garden, public venues, society, crowds, audience, party, meeting, event, a date, community, outdoors. So, oh wow, this is kind of turning into romance rendezvous. It could be, or putting on a performance, putting on a show of some sorts, and other people seeing your work. I really feel, Pile 2, you're very many creative souls and have this optimism about you that you want to share with others how much you love what you do and that you do it so well. Very, very beautiful. And there's like this fantasy element about it, this dreamy aspect to what you do that draws people in. I like that. All right. Oh, cool. Okay, so this is a chakra love card, and this is the heart chakra. And it says, connection, Father Divine and Mother Earth make love in your heart. More lovers energy. Whoop. All right. I definitely, a lot of passion, a lot of heart chakra energy. There's a lot of heart chakra stuff going on, kind of rekindling this these feelings of just enjoying yourself and enjoying what you do. This is pretty darn cool. All right, these are your island time wellness cards. Let's see what we got here. So we're gonna start off with affirmation. Law of attraction card. It says, write it down. The universe has received your order. Know, feel it's yours. Done. Writing brings into physical form. So there was something similar in pile 1. So some might want to check that one out as well. But write it down. So you have an idea, write it down. You want something to come to be, make it happen, write it down. There is this power in intention. So you have the intention, write it down. It's powerful, and it's telling the universe this is what you want, and you're going to eventually manifest it into your life. And maybe there's a bunch of you guys that are writers that have this power of intention. Since you guys are very passionate with all this Leo fire energy, there's a lot of passion in what you do. And sorry, I had hair on my mic. I don't know if that came out. Either way, you guys are very passionate, and it comes through in the way you act and your writing. You guys are kind of the star of the show. You guys are the center of attention. Whether you want to be or not, you draw people down. You draw people to you. And that's why I see in the garden, this public venue, society, crowds, you have an audience. You are always going to have an audience because it's in your nature. You just have this charisma about you, this fiery vigor that just draws people to you like moths to a flame. All right. So here we have heart with a key. Welcoming, love, meeting the one, open your heart, getting together. Perfect. So yeah, whether it be someone that you met during this Venus retrograde or someone you knew and got closer to, there is this meeting and opening your heart to this person. And yeah, you might be a person in the public eye and enjoy attention at times. It depends on the situation. And you're very optimistic and again draw so many people to you. It's very easy to have so many suitors, but in this case there is this one individual that catches your attention, but you have your heart under lock and key and you're not sure if you can open up. So this Venus retrograde might have taught you that yeah, you can open up, and yeah, it wasn't so bad. Let's see. Oh God, yeah, you're a dangerous character here. It says try me, not in the mood, the answer is no, pissed off, on the chopping block, fed up, things need to change. Okay, that sounds very Leo. Don't mess with me or you get burned. You get the axe, which is very funny because pile 1 had one card that just brought me back to that. But either way, yeah, don't mess with me. That's the vibe I'm getting. Don't mess with my heart. You have good intentions, I'll give you the key to my heart. You don't have the best intentions, then get the F out. That's what I'm picking up on. And then we have thinking. Time is needed. Don't make reactive, impulsive decisions. Consider all perspectives. So yeah, you are thinking about it. You have this, you're a fiery individual that knows what you want, puts it out there, very creative, but there is this aspect of thinking whether, all right, so do I go for it or not? There are those moments where you contemplate and you want to look at, maybe there's some air in your chart, or maybe you are an air sign, but I definitely see fire and I see like Leo energy. But I definitely sense that you're grounded and want to think about all the different perspectives before you commit to something or you do something. And that is why there is preparation to what you do. So that is why people are drawn to your work as well, because there is this certain vibe to it where it just flows. Yeah, you're very creative and you just go with the flow, but you also think you think things through. You are a professional in what you do. All right, let's see. This is your energy card. All right. Okay, this is an interesting one. It says adjacent possibilities. Okay, so what I'm picking up from this is that there are many doors. And again, with this thinking card makes me think that this is all the perspectives. What door do I want to go through? Which one is best for me right now? Is it worth doing this? Should I step back? You eventually make a decision, but there is this thinking process. All right. Oh, okay. And then we have the worry card. I am learning that worry doesn't change an outcome. Okay, I'm definitely sensing some air signs here. Maybe some Geminis. I don't know, but I sense this worry, anxious energy. And this could come from the work that you do, the creative work that has a lot of demand behind it, where you have to, I don't want to say make it perfect, but that's maybe the mentality that you get into because you take so much time in your work to perfect what you do. There's no such thing as perfection, or maybe you look at it as everything can be seen as perfect, but we're always learning and we're always growing. And yeah, worry doesn't get you anywhere. And when in doubt, write it down, put the intention behind it. You have this manifestation ability where you write things down and it comes to be, it comes to happen because of the intention. If the intention isn't pure and there's doubt behind the intention, it won't work, right? That's the way the law of attraction is. Okay. Nature. Okay. So interesting enough, we have the garden card and we have nature. Maybe you need to take a moment and go outside, whether your backyard or just If you don't have the capability of going outside, uh, gosh, that sounds so depressing. Look out your window. There, look at all the beauty that you can't go and see. Now, that's so cynical. I'm so sorry, pile two. Oop, I'm so sorry, pile two. I just touched the mic. I got too passionate about this. But yeah. And if you do have the capability of going outside, uh, you know, take precaution, wear masks and all that, but take a breather and just be in nature. And maybe your next inspiration comes through the trees and the animals in the wherever you're at. I was going to say forest, in the pathway, in the park, or just kind of enjoying your surroundings. Or it could just be, yeah, just enjoy your surroundings, and you might find the next big inspiration spike through that. All right. Here, Sandpiper Spirit. Be playful. All right, so I definitely pick up a playful vibe with all this fire energy, with strength, with the lovers, with the sun. But you might lose your way. Maybe this Venus retrograde, it was to reevaluate how to have fun, how to be more relaxed. Maybe you are very anxious all the time, and it's very hard for you to open up to having to the concept of fun, because you want to get ahead, you want to be the best you can be, but that sets you back because you're not enjoying the process, right? So be playful, enjoy yourself, and things will come your way, and you're going to be able to orchestrate it the way you want to. All right, so here we go, last card. Oh, all right. This is a Four Agreements card, one of my favorite decks that I have so far because I love the Four Agreements. It says, always do your best, surrender and let go of the past. And I'll read the back right now. Whatever life takes away from you, let it go. When you surrender and let go of the past, you allow yourself to be fully alive in the moment. Letting go of the past means that you can enjoy the dream that is happening right now. That is beautiful. And very interesting because we have here enlightenment with Neptune, and we have dreams. So surrender and let go of whatever doesn't service you, because with that, you're going to let go of the worry, you're going to let go of that lock, and you're going to be able to give that key to there won't be a lock. There will be boundaries, but you will be able to invite the people that you want to invite into your heart. And don't overthink things, and have fun. And when in doubt, write down your intentions and plan, and as you write it, really intend that it's already yours. I mentioned this in pile 1. This is a reoccurring theme here. Definitely believe it's yours, and take time for you and have fun. Be optimistic, embrace this inner sunshine. You have the ability to attract so many people to you through your creative work. Just believe in yourself and just go for it, because you have what it takes, and you've done it already in the past. You have put on shows or put out something that people have liked. There is this flow of it. So don't worry about it. Your next masterpiece is right around the corner. All right? All right, that's your reading, pile 2. I hope that you enjoyed it. Please press the like button if you did, and if you haven't subscribed that yet, please press subscribe. I have difficulty talking. I always mess up in one of my videos, but either way, I will place all the information in the description box below. I'll be placing my prices if you're interested in a private reading, and if you really enjoy what I like, please consider donating via coffee or any of those mediums in the description box. It really helps me out, and I have a lot of motivational videos and such, motivational readings on my TikTok as well, so go check me out there if you have a TikTok. Who doesn't have a TikTok, really? I'm surprised my dog doesn't have a TikTok. Either way, thank you again for sticking around, and please do take care, and until next time, bye guys. Hello, pile 3. This is your stack. All right, let's get to the reading. So, how are you guys doing? I hope well. It's been crazy, the usual, right? 2020. So, let's start with your tarot cards, okay? All right. So, here we have 3 of coins or 3 of pentacles, okay? We have here, interesting, we got the Queen of Cups. Okay. Let me move this aside here. This is the last pile. All right, and then here we have the 4 of Swords. Okay, put you here. So, all right, let's see what I'm picking up on. So, what has this Venus retrograde taught you? So, starting off with this 3 of Pentacles, maybe during this time it was a time to accept help from others or work together with on a project with someone. That it's okay that to work with someone, and yeah, you guys might not be on the same page all the time, but that's what teamwork is all about. You work together, work through the differences, and then create something awesome, right? With the Queen of Cups, I feel that there is this empathy or motherly intention or taking care of someone, and whether you accept that or not into your life, that is kind of what's coming through, where you have not seen yourself as this motherly role before in your life, and these emotions, there's all 3 piles are very emotional. I'm gonna say this, but pile 3, I feel that there is this big, huge desire to not express this part of you. And yes, again, this is also an ongoing pattern with the piles, but in this case, it has to do with the way you work with people and being like an archetype of like a mother archetype, or being the mom friend and not wanting to embrace that title because you don't feel it suits you, or you don't want to be seen as emotional. You don't, but you are, and it's okay if you are. And if it doesn't apply, that's fine. But there is this nostalgia behind it as well, because opening up to something like that can leave you vulnerable, and you don't want to be vulnerable. So with the 4 of Swords, I see wanting to just sleep on it. I don't want to think about it. I don't want to act on it. So maybe this Venus retrograde was a time to just kind of step back and reflect on how you want to be seen with the people that you work with or the people around you. But I will say this, that's okay to feel that way, but it's valid, but you don't have to worry so much about that. Just let it flow naturally. Don't overthink it. And it's okay if you're emotional. It's okay to show that to people, even though maybe they're like, oh, this person usually is not like this. What's gotten into her, or him, them, what's gone into them, and it's okay. Let them wonder about whatever, and you do you. You rest up, you take that time to just relax and kind of separate from that, and let your thoughts wander to how you can do things productively in this matter. All right, so let me get the Intuit cards from here. Let's see what you got here. Oh wow, all right. So I always get shocked because I don't look at these cards before. I just pull them out, and I try my very best not to see what in the stacks, because it's so much more fun that way. So yeah, we have here mask, disguise, conceal, ego, projection, hidden motive, persona, representation, theater, and performance. Very creative individuals in these piles, but I definitely see a mask, the ego. Yeah, this is definitely ego work, where you don't want to show this side of you because it's being vulnerable and opening up to a part of you that's very true and real. You rather put on this mask, be cold, instead of Queen of Cups, want to be Queen of Swords, you know, an example. And it's becoming harder to be able to hold back on the emotions because you just feel so comfortable being yourself, as it should be. But there are things that they're holding that back from they're holding you back from doing so. All right. Okay. So this one's fish: resources, finances, investments, prosperous, money, income, commerce, multiply large quantity. So, yeah, maybe putting yourself in that vulnerable position affects your work, investments, and it could just you feel that you're going to take a step back and how far you've come if you show your emotions to people, or even your special people, the special people around you, not just anyone, because people have to have boundaries, and it's okay not to give all your all to everyone. That's no. So, excuse me. And then last but not least, rabbits: new beginnings, desire, sex and procreation, fertility, multiply. Again with multiply. Okay, wait a minute. A sudden increase. Okay, so that's interesting. So both cards with the fish and the rabbits have to do with multiplying. So yeah, this could definitely be about work or a project, working together, and maybe bringing on more people to this project. And the more people involved, it's going to be harder to have those boundaries and just be Queen of Swords instead of Queen of Cups. And especially when it comes to a significant other, or if you're single, maybe with potential partners, and you have a certain way of coming about yourself, and you don't want to show that secret part of you, like, oh yeah, I'm actually really emotional, but yeah, I don't want to show that. That's not for you to see. It's like, no. And but yeah, there is this interesting, a sudden increase. So whether it be an increase in work, money, there's this mask that you are trying to keep on, like, by all means possible. You're definitely working on keeping that mask on, but it's kind of weighing you down. So there's this desire for new beginnings, and by this, after resting up and coming to a conclusion of what you are planning to do, open up a little or not, whatever the case may be, there is this new beginning in the horizon, and it might lead to something very intriguing. Let's see what your island time wellness cards tell me. All right, baggage. All right, not letting go, hanging on to the past, hurts, issues, identify and heal patterns that impact relationships. So yeah, this could definitely be something that happened to you in the past, and you just don't feel comfortable opening up like before, and that's why you've kind of gone Queen of Swords, and instead of Queen of Cups. But that Queen of Cups part of you is still part of you. It's just hidden or very deep down, because this mask has worked for you, and you have been able to get ahead in the game in the sense of work or other priorities better, because you conceal your feelings. All right. And again, more healing here. Healing heart. Healing from heartbreak, freedom from toxic relationship or addiction. This could be a person that you were with, are with, or the relationship with yourself. There is a need to heal the heart. There is a need to take into consideration how to feed the soul. I remember writing about this a couple of nights ago about, I don't know if it was a story I was writing or not, but it's important to feed the soul as much as it is to feed the body, because if you don't feed your soul, there is still an emptiness within that is not being fulfilled, is not being filled. And that's where the connections with people come from as well, because you're feeding your soul and you're showing others part of your soul. Again, boundaries are so important, but it's also okay to show a little bit of I can't talk. A little bit of you. It goes a long way, and it will open doors to new people and new friendships and so forth that are going to make you feel really good about yourself or just the situation. Oh, again, all right. So this one says, cheers, new beginnings, anniversary, milestone, date, celebration, meeting new people, and happiness. What was I just saying? Whether you're in a relationship or not, this does not mean that I am talking about getting a new partner or so forth. This is about creating bonds, friendships, and celebrating that with these new people, these new beginnings. Again, 2 cards that say new beginnings, and you have the resources you need to do so. You just have to take whatever time you need to rest, relax, and kind of wake up, smell the coffee or whatever, tea, smell the roses, whatever. But just kind of go back into, work is not always going to be work. There are going to be times where after work, there are times to socialize and have fun. And it's okay to do so. You might want to reference Palo 1. Palo 1 was more specific on a certain aspect, but it also has about healing and such. So you might want to check out Palo 1. So here we go. And this is the, I forgot the name of the deck. This happens often. Law of Attraction deck from Island Time Wellness. Love where you are. Appreciate current circumstances. Ask yourself why you want what you want. See the beauty in it all. So, very important, yeah. So, this Venus retrograde probably kind of brought things into a new perspective for you, where it's shaking your world up and it's like, whoa, whoa there. This is a lot going on. How do I deal? But very important, love where you're at right now. You might be struggling with these feelings, but love where you're at right now, because you're going to appreciate once you cross that bridge or jump over that hurdle. It's going to mean so much once you do. All right, this is a chakra love card, and I have here sacral chakra, fertility. Let your life burst forth from the seeds of creation. Okay. This might not apply for all of you, but with the rabbits card and fertility, maybe some of you are in a relationship and looking to get pregnant. And if that's the case, this is coming to be, maybe that's what you're deciding. Maybe I did mention earlier, I believe, when I first pulled out the Queen of Cups, this motherly vibe. Maybe you are planning to be a mom and you're not sure if you're ready for that. So you're thinking about it, and you're kind of like, is this the time to do so? Is it ever the time, really? You just go with what feels right and just take that time to yourself and decide when you feel is right. That is a big decision, but there is this, I'm not telling you to get pregnant. If that's not what you want, don't get pregnant. But I feel that for some of you, you want a family, but there's this anxiety behind it. Will I be able to continue working, or will I be able to juggle these things, or do I have to quit? And all these things are weighing down. And then that vulnerability and that journey to motherhood, this new beginning, how are you going to deal? But when the time comes, the time comes. Like that card, the affirmation law of attraction card says, love where you are right now. No decision has to be made, so don't stress it. If you're going to be a mommy, you're going to be a mommy. You're going to be a daddy, you're going to be a daddy. Whatever applies, okay? So, but I definitely am feeling these vibes, all right? So here we go. Oh, this is cute. This one here says appreciation. Again, I'm picking up maybe during this Venus retrograde, maybe you feel more appreciated or you're feeling underappreciated, and the people that you love are just showing this new side of themselves and reassuring you that you are appreciated, that you are loved, and you have so much to offer. And you do so much to offer. Excuse me. Here we go. All right, here we have adversity. I accept that challenges are the best way to learn. Absolutely. Right now you're going through a trying challenge of whether deciding to open up to your vulnerability, opening up to a possibly becoming a parent, or a new job opportunity, new beginnings. But you are opening up, and there are going to be adversities, and there are going to be rocks on your path, and it's going to be difficult, but just love where you are right now and take it step by step. Radio. Let's see. Oh, cool. Domestic harmony. Whoa, guys, I am definitely picking up a lot of you are married or in a relationship wanting to take it to the next step. And it's right now this domestic bliss or enjoying your partner and loving where you're at, but wanting a bit more. So if that's something that this Venus retrograde has taught you and you're able to make a decision on that right now, thanks to the Venus retrograde, go for it. But definitely during this Venus retrograde, this was a very important topic of conversation for some of you. All right. And here we have cat spirit. Claim your independence. Let's put you here. All right. So absolutely. Just because it just came in and I felt like sharing. Just because you are you open up yourself and show this vulnerable side of you doesn't make you any less independent, because you're not there. I just wanted to say that. It might seem confusing, but this is just something that came through. There is an independence in being able to be vulnerable. Does that make sense? Because you are being yourself wholeheartedly without a mask on, and it's liberating. Henceforth, it is this independent nature about it. Feeling freedom in being you, right? And last but not least, guys, this is the Four Agreements Oracle card. I love this deck. It says here, don't make assumptions. It says, relinquish the need to change others. All right, I'm going to read the back now here. Real love is accepting other people the way they are without trying to change them. If we try to change them, this means that we don't really like them. It is easier to find someone who is already the way you want him or her to be, instead of trying to change that person. Very, very true. Very true. It rings forth here with the message where will being more vulnerable, being more emotional openly to others make me is that what they want? Is that, do people want to change me? Do I want to change me? Again, only if it resonates with you that you want this change, or just, it doesn't mean that you change who you are already. It just brings something else to offer to other people, to the people that are deserving of this vulnerability of yours. So relinquish the need to change others, including yourself, if you do not feel that it's the right thing. All right? Okay, guys, that is your reading pile 3. If you enjoyed it, please press the like button and subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet. I will be adding all the information in the description box below with links to the decks, prices for private readings. If you're interested, please do check out my content. I have my TikTok also has more free readings and inspirational messages daily. So please do check that out. And if you like my readings and want to support me, I have my Patreon. I have my Ko-fi link as well if you want to buy me a coffee. And yeah, I hope you guys are doing well. And until next time, later, guys.